on forecasts for you from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is the First Alert Focus.
All right, welcome in to First Alert Focus. Chris Fry along with Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas and Meteorologist Samantha Roberts. We are talking about active weather tonight approaching the area. Sam, what is the update?
Yeah, so we've been pretty quiet for the last several hours, but there's a certain portion of our viewing area that we don't want you to let your guard down just yet.
Yeah, and something we talked about yesterday, even earlier today, that areas across our southern counties, right, US 30 and south, would likely see the greatest risk for severe weather, and that's basically been the story today. We haven't had any severe thunderstorm warnings yet. Live look right now. This is from our First Alert camera down in Akron. You can see rain, but also some sunshine, some clearing. And earlier in the day, we were watching that clearing across our southern county saying, hey, we've got to wait and see what happens as some storms start to encounter a little bit better weather or clear air. Take a look. First Alert weather day still in effect, obviously, for the rest of your evening due to the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Right now, a live look at our radar situation. We've got a lot of rain, some thunder out there as well. Temperatures have been very interesting along the lakeshore. We've been mainly in the 40s, 62, that's at Hopkins, a little bit farther inland. That's the warmest we've really been. Mid 60s across the south. We do have some showers and even some thunder. Look at this. West side of Cleveland right now, Lakewood, Rocky River, out towards Avon Lake, all the way back down through Lorraine, Elyria. We have some thunderstorms out there, and we haven't had much of that, certainly along the lakeshore. As you head south into portions of Medina County, same deal there. Scattered showers and some thunderstorms from Chippewa to Seville to Medina, over towards Chatham as well. You can see the portions of areas, southern Medina County, getting hit with those heavy rains. Not a lot of rotation, nothing more than just some normal springtime thunderstorms. At least that's the way it looks right now. Now notice we do have a tornado watch in effect. The counties included in that for us are Tuscarawas County and Carroll County, and also looks like eastern sections there of Holmes County. So you get the picture, southeastern portions of the 19 News viewing area under that tornado watch for the next few hours. It goes until 2 a.m. We have had severe weather to our south and west. Again, not too much in and around Ashland, but we're going to fly down to Cincinnati. Right now, we do have a tornado on the ground just outside of Cincinnati. Cincinnati's up here, so we're south and west of Cincinnati near the town of Maysville, Kentucky. And you can see as we turn on our rotation tracker, the velocity, you can see the winds in different directions. There's a couplet, and that's a tornado warning right now just to our south. Another tornado warning outside of Hillsborough. Again, this is along I-71. There's Wilmington right there. Columbus is up here. Another tornado warning down there. Again, this is south of Columbus, but you can just see how much energy there is out there prompting those tornado warnings across central, really southern Ohio into northern Kentucky. These red boxes indicate tornado watches. There's severe weather just south of Columbus. Nothing has popped yet north, but again, there's a little clump there coming off of Interstate 75. That could easily cruise into portions of our southern counties and provide some strong to potentially even severe storms. Notice the warm air out ahead of this front. There's the front right there now nudging its way into northwest Ohio. Colder air behind it. That's going to set up shop as we head through the remainder of the week. Another check at our radar, and we'll track those storms for you tonight coming up in just a few. Chris.
All right, Jason. In the meantime, our total team coverage of these storms continue on the roadways. We're following the conditions so you don't have to. Caitlin McCarthy live in the First Alert Weather Beast. Caitlin, you've driven through a lot of rain today. Tell us your current location and what you're seeing.
Yeah, Chris, we've seen a lot of weather today, a lot of rain, some lightning within the last hour, a lot of slick road conditions. Right now, we're in Ashland County, about to leave Ashland County on US 30, heading towards Worcester. So take a look at what we're seeing right now. You can see those storm clouds ahead of us looking pretty dark and ominous. We've seen a lot of that today throughout this area, kind of the Mansfield, Ashland, heading towards Worcester area right now. Just a little bit ago, about 30 minutes ago, we did see 2 people slide off the road. So just a very important reminder to take it easy if you are going to be out tonight. Hopefully those 2 drivers are okay. So we're going to be staying in this area, keeping an eye on the weather conditions, and we'll bring you an update as we learn more. But for now, reporting live in the weather tracker, Caitlin McCarthy, 19 News.
All right, Caitlin. In the meantime, Green Bay is dealing with snow and a nor'easter in the forecast for parts of the East Coast. 19 First Alert meteorologist Jeff Tanchak has a look at what this means for travel delays later this week.
Okay, so we have the cold front coming through tonight. It'll be through the area by tomorrow, but the dynamic weather situation continues across the Great Lakes in the Northeast here. This is tomorrow's setup, and they're getting a snowstorm right now in Wisconsin, especially around the Green Bay area. This is the upper level low that contains the colder air, and that's what's going to start to build into the area here tomorrow. This area of low pressure will move right over us, and that's what's going to keep us unsettled. And you'll notice in the forecast, we have a winter mix in the forecast, especially as we get into Thursday, Friday, and then even into the day on Saturday. Now, eventually later tomorrow, this is going to turn into a nor'easter, and they're going to get significant snow in parts of upstate New York here, northern New England, and Maine. Quite a bit of rain for New York City and wind also for the Philadelphia area. This is Saturday. It'll be a slow warming trend as we go through the weekend. Now, because of this nor'easter, and by the way, warming continues into Sunday as well. Again, slow warming into the weekend. Now, with this nor'easter, there's going to be travel delays. And this is the setup for tomorrow morning. I would say watch out around Philadelphia, the New York City airports, and then that front's going to extend into Florida. So there could be some delays due to thunderstorms in central Florida during the day tomorrow. As we get into Thursday, there you go. They're going to be still getting snow in parts of New England, so perhaps some delays around Boston. We're going to be in the winter mix. Could have some minor delays in the Cleveland area, so that's the latest there.
Forecasts focused on you. This is your 19 First Alert planning calendar.
Thank you, Jeff. Time now for your First Alert calendar, where we look out 2 weeks. We're going way past the 7-day to let you know what you can expect, and you'll notice a lot of events on our First Alert weather calendar, starting with that Cleveland International Film Festival beginning tomorrow, but we will have some rain in the area. Notice some of the days on our calendar have flashing red boxes. Those are days where the weather will have a more significant impact on your day. Certainly Thursday, Friday, that kind of weather. Let's talk about this women's Final Four. Is this like the most anticipated event, right? It's going to be amazing. Dawn Staley's in town. Do you think she'll watch us on TV? That would be amazing. I really hope so. Yeah. Caitlin Clark, what if she watches us on TV?
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Yes,
I'm fangirling, but it's okay. We love women's basketball. Wintry mix in downtown Cleveland. I know, not ideal weather, right? But that's okay, because inside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, it's going to be nice and warm. The weekend, we're tracking that potential for a few light rain and snow showers early Saturday morning, but most of the weekend should be okay. And you can catch the Cavs, a reminder, right here on Channel 43 for free throughout the weekend. All right, next Monday, did you hear? There's a total solar eclipse, and we're tracking the forecast, but it's a tricky one for April 8th. Monday, a high of 60, but unfortunately, new data does indicate some cloud cover and potentially even a few showers. I don't want you to go into panic mode, though, because it's still really early. A lot can change, and of course, we will give you the first alert if it does. Threat of showers by next Thursday.
All right, Sam, thanks a lot. As we continue to track these storms, it's important to talk about making sure you and your family are ready for severe weather. Meteorologist Erica Page breaks down some key things to consider. Straight ahead.
19 First Alert weather is everywhere. Your zone-by-zone forecast right now.
All right, zone by zone here across the west side tomorrow. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. So quite a bit cooler. A few showers around, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures from Vermilion to Lorraine to Avon, upper 40s, mid 40s, mid to upper 40s. Wakeman, Oberlin, Willard, perhaps even flirting with 50 degrees. A little cooler as you get closer to Lake Erie. That's something we say a lot this time of the year. Any rain should be relatively light as you head through the day. Could even have some breaks of sunshine too, but overall a mainly cloudy and cool day. Coming up, we'll update you on tonight's First Alert Weather Night, give you the latest info on where our severe threat is its greatest coming up.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus. Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
I'm meteorologist Erica Page, and as we get through this storm season, it's important that you have a plan in place prior to severe storms potentially coming into play. So these are some important questions you need to ask as we look ahead towards severe weather season. Will my home provide a good location to take shelter, whether that means from damaging winds or, yes, even the potential that you could have a tornado? If the answer is no, there are further things that you need to really consider. Is there a neighbor? Do we have friends, family members that you can go to seek shelter should bad weather be imminent and be working its way onto our doorstep? If that answer is still no, you really need to do some research and find a nearby storm shelter that you can go to that offers you the best protection, because we always want to get this answer to a yes, because once you do, that means you're ready, you're prepared, you have a plan in place should severe weather come, and you need to unfortunately do the thing that nobody wants to do and take shelter. And these are all things you want to do prior to storms actually developing. Remember, when we're talking about a severe weather setup, if a watch is issued, this means you need to enact that plan in place. You need to be prepared for that potential for severe storms, whether that's large hail, damaging winds, or even that potential for a tornado. Because by the time a warning is issued, you need to be taking action immediately, within seconds, because severe weather is imminent. Storms have already developed at this point, and you need to get to safety. And you need to run through these plans not only for yourself, but your family. Should, say, you guys be in 2 different locations when severe weather strikes. And please make sure you have multiple ways of receiving alerts. That includes a weather radio, your 19 First Alert weather app, the emergency alerts that are on your phone, and even us here on TV. You're turning up that volume so that you can be in your safe place, but know when it is safe to really leave that storm shelter. These are all important as we near severe weather season.
Now, your 19 First Alert forecast, certified most accurate since 2004.
All right, great information there. Take a live look here. Look at this First Alert camera over downtown Cleveland. Whoa, that is an interesting looking sky. What's going on here? Well, of course, we have the sun setting. We also have rain and thunder out there and cloud cover, so that can bend the light in all kinds of different ways. And you can see off to the west, there is a definite orange hue to the sky. We do have some thunder out there as well, but look at this. This is a very interesting shot over downtown Cleveland. We do have the alert continuing for tonight due to the potential still for some severe weather, especially south of the lakeshore. That's something we talked about last night and certainly emphasized this morning and during the day today, that our greatest risk of severe weather would be along and south of US 30. Can't rule out a strong to severe cell north of that, or even along the lake shore, but so far that hasn't happened, and that's fine. Notice right now some heavier rain just off to the west, and here's what you saw there from our tower camera over downtown Cleveland, First Alert camera. This rain out over the lake kind of bending the light and causing that nice orange color there in the sky. It's not severe, but certainly there are some lightning strikes there, certainly there north of Westlake, north of Rocky River there, out over the open waters of Lake Erie. We've got some rain and thunder. We're not seeing anything severe here, not really a gust of wind, maybe 20, 25 miles per hour. I don't see any hail either, and not much in the way of spin, at least at this point. Another cell here as you head down towards basically south of Richfield, all the way down Interstate 77 as well, and a few more showers there as you nudge your way through central portions of Summit County in and around the Akron area too. And then as we head farther south, you can see we've got big time severe weather across portions of southwest Ohio. That's right kind of the bullseye of where that big moderate risk was, which we talked about over the last couple of days being very rare for northern Ohio. Certainly the bullseye was in and around Cincinnati, and that's what has happened. Tornado watch in effect. By the way, that does include Tuscarawas and Carroll County. Why do I let you know that? Because Tuscarawas and Carroll County are technically in our viewing area. So obviously if we have anything there as far as a tornado goes or anything that spins up, we'll let you know about that. We still have this very powerful storm in northern Kentucky right along the border with Ohio. That is prompting a tornado warning. This is a confirmed tornado there in southern Ohio and northern Kentucky right now. Looks like actually it is in southern Ohio. They're right along the border. You can see these boxes, tornado watch boxes, are in effect. Colder air moving in. That's our weather as we head through the day tomorrow. So our thunder track, you can see we still have some action out there. There's no question. Look at this, 10 p.m. showers and thunderstorms, especially across our southern counties. By about 11 p.m., things begin to wind down, but still some rain and thunder out there. it's only until about midnight we really clear things out. So the bottom line is, while our severe weather threat may be a little bit less than where we were earlier today, it is still there, and I do think we'll get some thunderstorms as well. Upper 50s, low 60s, so a pretty mild night ahead. Mid 40s tonight, some storms early, can't rule out some high water as well. High temperatures tomorrow reaching only into the upper 40s, scattered showers, and certainly a blustery day. Sam will have a look at that 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Jason, the solar eclipse is right around the corner. We are less than a week away. So have you secured a safe pair of Eclipse glasses? If not, we've got you covered. Tomorrow, we'll be giving away free Eclipse glasses at the Glick Center, that is on Metro Health's main campus. We'll be there from 3 until 6 p.m. or until supplies run out.
19 First Alert weather is everywhere. Your zone-by-zone forecast right now.
Well, tomorrow not a First Alert weather day, but not the best weather day either. Out on the east side, Orwell, Chesterland, Aurora, a lot of cloud cover, a little blustery, and we will have showers out there from time to time. Unfortunately, snow is still in our April forecast. I'll tell you when next.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus. Tracking the changes week by week. This is the 19 First Alert 7-day focus.
Okay, good news right off the top. No more First Alert weather days on our 7-day. At least for now. However, the bad news is that our weather not very ideal over the next couple of days. Take a look at our first alert temperatures tomorrow afternoon. This is around 3 o'clock, more than 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. Low 40s out there in the afternoon, some mid 40s, maybe even a few upper 40s in spots. But overall, a chilly day with scattered showers and blustery conditions. Then Thursday into Friday, even colder air moves into our area. Let's dive into this on Future View. Clock, by the way, is above my head. This is Thursday. Very dreary, considerable cloudiness, periods of rain mixing with snow. There will be times, especially Thursday night into Friday, Friday morning specifically, where we see all snow. This is Friday, more of the same. Clouds, wintry mix out there. Don't like this in April. Now, some wintry mix, albeit light, will linger into Saturday morning, but overall the weekend trending mainly dry. We just have to get through the first part of the day on Saturday. Sunday, sun returns. We're in the low 50s, 53, warmest day of this week. We don't like that, so we're going to warm it up next week. Take a look at Monday. Total solar eclipse. We talked about this in the first alert weather calendar. It is also obviously Guardian's opening day at home, and we're going to be warm, but we will have some clouds out there, and we did have to bump up that chance for showers. I want you to keep in mind that we're still about 6 days out, so this is subject to change. It's a longer range forecast, so we'll let you know as soon as we're able to make a positive change. Tuesday of next week looks fantastic.
19 First Alert weather is everywhere. Your zone-by-zone forecast right now.
By the way, low to mid 50s is the thinking for the Guardians' first pitch forecast on April 8th, just because we'll have a little bit of a lake breeze that will cool temperatures off along the lakeshore downtown Cleveland. But as you move through the evening, that lake breeze will subside and temperatures may stay steady in the 50s. That's at least the thinking right now. All right, here's a look at our zone by zone across the south. Temps tomorrow upper 40s to near 50, so quite a bit cooler than today. Many spots US 30 and south this afternoon we're nearing 70, so we're much cooler than that. A few showers around as well. Another check of our radar alert in effect for tonight coming up.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus. Cleveland's only all-weather show. In depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
Welcome back. We are working on several news stories for tonight at 10 and 11, including a look back at the super outbreak of 1974. 50 years ago, 148 tornadoes killed more than 300 people in 13 different states, including here in Ohio. Tonight, a survivor from that outbreak shares her story. Plus, an update on a local teen who was shot in the hand by police. And of course, if anything else breaks, we'll bring it to you on air and on the 19 News app. Sam and Jason.
Of course, we've been talking about the threat for severe weather. Not everybody out of the woods just yet.
Well, interesting, the worst weather right now is just north of downtown Cleveland. Check that out, right along the lake shore. Heavy rain, some thunder. That will actually glide up into possibly Lake County, right along the lake shore, Paynesville, Menor, Eastlake. We are sort of watching our southern counties here, right, Sam? Dover, New Philly, over towards Carroll County. Clump of rain and thunder heading that way as well. So look at this shot, though.
This is amazing.
Yeah, Chris and I will see you back here at 10 o'clock.